Hey guys, so today we are going to be going thrifting and antiquing. We're gonna go see what items we can find. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Anyways, let's just jump right on into shopping. Our first stop today is going to be Goodwill, and this is a location that I haven't been to before, so I'm excited to see what they have. I thought this was a nice wooden frame, and I love the color of the wood, and it was $3.99. I always think this little cross stitch art is super cute, and this was $2.99. I also found this solar outdoor lantern for $5.99. For $3.99, I did also find this metal mid-century modern style fruit basket, and I thought it was cool. I also found this false graph mug. It was $2.99, and this is my favorite pattern that they have. I thought this mini handmade pottery pitcher was cute. It has a signature on the bottom, and this was $2.99. I also thought the colors in this mug would be fun for summer, and this was $2.99 as well. I love collecting these Pyrex mixing bowls. This one was $3.99 and was a size that I don't have. I did also find this false graph platter. This one did have some crazing on it, but it was $3.99. I really love looking for brass items when I'm thrifting, and I found this little bowl, and this was $5.99. I also found these false graph wine glasses. I actually haven't seen these before, but they were $2.99 each, and they did have a set of 4, and they did have a set of 4 of the low ball rocks glasses to match, and they were $2.99 each as well. I did also find this style of glasses. These were $2.99, and I always recommend checking thrift stores whenever you're looking for fun glassware. That's always a great place to check. I also thought this fruit art piece was cute. It's on a wooden plaque, and it was $3.99. I did also find this hanging basket. This was priced at $2.99. Here is another false graph piece. This was also $2.99. I really love these large picnic baskets. I think they're so pretty, and this one was priced at $12.99, and I loved the green plaid on the inside. I thought this was a cute woven side table, and it was priced at only $24.99. I also found this large woven trunk. This was $14.99. I love finding studio pottery, and I thought this bowl was super nice. It was $3.99. Here is another studio pottery piece for $1.99, and this does have the original cork on top. Now we're gonna head into a little antique shop that I've never been to before. This place is super cool, and they have a ton of vendors, and I can't wait to come back here. I have been really into blue and white dishware, and this vendor had a really great selection. I also really love brass candle holders. Here are a couple different styles that I saw in this booth. These ones were a little bit yellowy orange in color, so I didn't end up picking any of them up. But I do love brass candle holders, and they are typically kind of hard for me to find. I thought this display was cute. I liked how they had all of the candles lit up. I thought it just looked super pretty. I also found this booth that had some handmade items, really pretty pieces of art, so I was excited to find these, and I did end up picking some up. Here is the little back area of this antique store. I really liked all of these old knobs. I think these would be great to add into your house for some character. Something that's really cool about this antique store is it is in a little older house, but when you go to the back of the house, there is a door that leads to the backyard, and they have tons of more booths set up out here, so there was a lot more vendors than I thought they originally had. Here is a view of the backyard, and you can see some of these little buildings each have a different vendor in them. This was one of my favorite vendors. I thought they just had everything displayed really beautifully. I did forget to get some close-up shots of some items, unfortunately, but now we're heading into another vendor's space, and they also had a really pretty setup. I absolutely loved this artwork. The frame is super beautiful and really ornate. They also had some really nice quilts that I thought were absolutely beautiful, and they also had some more artwork over here. Here is another vendor's space. They also had a really good selection of items. I really love these large vintage Crocs. I think they are so neat. And then they also had this old butter turner, which I thought was cool. I also found this little trunk that was full of these vintage prints. I thought they were absolutely beautiful, and they were a great deal for only $3. I did end up picking some of these up. I found another one of these large vintage Crocs in a different booth. This one was actually on sale for $48, which I thought was a great deal. I also love these old vintage jugs. I think they are super pretty as well. I thought this artwork was super beautiful. It was hand done and was super pretty. This booth actually had a lot of items that I was really interested in. They had some really great brass candle holders at some really great prices. I also really liked the color of the brass on these. I liked that this one was a little more worn and looked more vintage. I also thought this little ceramic 1930s bowl was cute for only $9. And now we're back inside the house to check out the other side. Now we're gonna head into a St. Vincent de Paul thrift store. I thought this little pink glass saucer was pretty, and it was $5.99. They did also have this blue and white saucer. This was priced a little high at $15.99. I thought this little plate was cute. It has a scalloped edge and pink flowers on it, and it is $1.99. I also found this matching pie plate and pitcher. The pie plate was $5.99 and the pitcher was $4.99. I also found this stack of little bowls. These smaller ones were 99 cents along with the medium-sized ones, and then the bigger ones were $1.99, and I did end up picking some of these up. They also had this little Pyrex mixing bowl. I have been collecting these, and this is a size I don't have, and it was only $2.99. I thought this silver candle holder was pretty. It is $2.99, and here is the stamp on the bottom. I also found this cute blue and white plate. This one was $5.99. And the last item I found at St. Vincent de Paul was this pottery goblet. This was $2.99. And our last stop today is going to be another antique mall. This antique mall also had a lot of vendors and a lot of great items to look at. I thought this blue and white picture was beautiful. I really loved all the detail on it and how it had some birds in the design. If you guys have watched my videos before, I've mentioned that I really love oil lanterns, and these ones actually plug in. It was a pair of 2 for $49.99, and I love the milk glass on them. I also thought this picture was really beautiful, and it does have a stamp on the front from who made it. I thought these green glasses were super pretty. They were $10 each, and they had a set of 3. In the back of the antique mall, they had these 2 walls full of artwork. Unfortunately, they didn't really have any that were the style I was looking for, but it was still super nice to see that they had such a large selection here. I am such a sucker for handmade pottery pieces, and many vendors had really great options. I always recommend, if you're looking for items like that, to check any antique stores or thrift stores. I also thought this piece of art was super beautiful. This was $2.25. Here are some more brass candle holders. These ones were both paired together, and I am just trying to find a single standalone one to mix and match with the pair I already have. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please be sure to let me know what you want to see next. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.